What it do, what it do, what it do? I know some of y'all probably think his voice don't match the way he look. I've been told that I look mean, that I'm always frowned up and whatnot. Okay. So a lot of times I am frowned up, but a lot of times I'm smiling and laughing. Oh, what it do, what it do, what it do, y'all? It's your boy Joekooldatrucker, man. Back at it like a crack addict. I am currently sitting in the town, the great town. Some call it H-Town. But I can't do any doggone thing. Yeah, I'm sitting at a truck stop, goddamn. You try to get out, go do something. You can't really drink or nothing like that because, you know, you got to get back on the road, you know what I'm saying? And probably less than a day. Normal break time, about 10 to 11 hours unless you put in for some time off. Yeah. Basically 14 on and 10 off. That's how the hours work, you know. At least that's how they work for me, so. Yeah. Excuse me. Didn't want to do that in front of y'all like that. I try to have a little respect, you know. How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody weekend? I hope everybody had a joyous weekend, a blessed weekend. You know what I mean? All that old good stuff. I hope the weather didn't keep people in or keep people out. You know what I mean? That weather, it do strange things in strange places, you know? I'm good, man. I'm good, you know.
Volume is at 30%.
It's one of them days, man. You know, like I was all crunk to get on this little old recording thing and do what I do, but
Volume is at 20%.
my doggone ELD talking more than I am. See, why you always talking when I'm talking, girl? Hush your mouth. Ain't talking about nothing. At least nothing that I'm interested in. Any barbecues happen this weekend? What people do, man? What do people do on the weekends? I think I done forgot.
Main menu.
I actually I was going in the store and I caught myself flirting with the lady behind the counter. And she looked at me like I ran out of gas and I was sitting on 4 flats. It was just a terrible look. So then I was walking back to my truck and I was like, wah, 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 wah. Oh, God. Hetero trophy, man. They say hetero trophy is something that you have, but if you don't use it, you start to lose it. That's the meaning of hetero trophy. I know that's not word for word what you'll see in the dictionary, but it's something along them lines. And I used to have some pretty slick words, you know, for these old lady folk. But I don't know. I just don't know. I ain't getting in enough practice. I think that's what it is. Nah, man, but even with all that being said, life is grand, man. I'm in a good place in my life, man. And, you know, At the end of the day, I owe a lot of it to this occupation that I am in, you know. Nah, man. It was tough in the beginning, you know, especially when you're alone, you know. That was really kind of tough for me. You know, I was focused on my job first, but you got so much free time. And that free time, and you by yourself, and all you got is you and your thoughts. Oh. Well, I tell you what, why? Whew. A lot of things you think about, and then you have the time to check yourself. And that's even worse, because you can't lie to yourself. You can lie to just about the whole world, but you can't lie to yourself, man. And you ain't even got to have a mirror to look at yourself. You feel me? And like I say in the beginning, because I've done my share of things. Man, I am not perfect by a long shot. And I got 2 long shots to even try to get to the letter P imperfect. You know what I'm saying? But I am thankful for being the type of person that can think about things, the good and the bad, and really think about it. Why you did this, or why you said that. And because I know at the time I did it, or I said it, I may have thought about the outcome and just said F it, or I didn't think about the outcome. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. And I'm also glad that I'm able to say that I'm sorry and really mean it. You know what I'm saying? We are diseased with pride. You know, we'll die for it. We'll kill for it. But we won't say I'm sorry for it. Because you're afraid of losing it when you say that. It's like you're admitting what you did or what you said. And it's taken away from your pride, you know. That's just my opinion, you know what I mean? But basically what I'm saying is, when you have all that time to think, man, it could be a real life changer, man. You start comparing, at least me, in the beginning, I go down a lot of dark roads and dark highways and 2-lane highways that's really nothing but trees, dirt, blacktop, and 2 yellow lines in the middle. Or amber lines, whatever you want to call them. Then you got the streets off to the sides, you know. Side streets and whatnot, you know. And it got to a point where I was like, the streets that go off and make some kind of a loop, like through the neighborhood and basically come back out to the main street, that's a street you go down thinking that you're going to get somewhere, but then you end up right back where you started. You know what I'm saying? It got to that for me. It got to that point. And streets that go straight through, you know, you take one of those thinking that you're trying to shortcut before you get to your real destination. They both go in the same direction. Here, let me take this one instead of the one that I should have took. Mess around, end up being a dead end. Woo! Dead end, man. Where you gonna go now? You gotta back all the way up. I compared that to life. A lot of streets and roads to my life in the beginning. I don't do it quite as much anymore because I've come to terms with a lot of things. I have learned to accept a lot of things. And I think because of that, I'm a happier person. I'm not quite as happy as I feel I need to be or want to be, but I can smile and be good. You know what I'm saying? It was a point in time I couldn't even do that in my life. Which is sad because I like to smile. Shoot. But peace of mind, definitely. You're going to get that no matter what. Even before a paycheck. When you driving one of these old jokers here, man. Then, as time goes on, you get over that hump. Now you want to get on really figuring out what your job is, how to make it work for you. That's the second phase. Then once you get that, because that's always a work in progress, you can knock out a lump sum, learn a few lessons in a couple days, but then some things, you just come over time, different situations, different conclusions. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something different in order to make it work. All part of the learning process. But now once you get past that phase, now you got okay, I done all that, made mistakes, questioned myself, disagreed with myself. It ended up being a mistake. Should have followed my first mind. All that stuff done went through your head. Now you're on the bettering yourself phase. So you start buying little stuff, getting little stuff. I've had to have people tell me, man, you need this. You need to stop this. You need to stop. Man, you doing all right for yourself, man. You need to start enjoying yourself. So that's the phase that I'm in right now. I'm trying to start enjoying myself, because I'm doing this job for a reason. I may not know to the complete extent of what the reason is yet, but God put me here for a reason. So, that's how I look at it. And like I say, I really am happy, man. But I'm growing. I'm a 42-year-old man, but I'm still growing, I'm not full grown, even at 42. I'm man enough to say it because it's the truth, So, but like I say, biggest thing for me was peace of mind. I needed it. I got it now. Been through my tears running down my face stage while I'm staring out the windshield. And it's raining. You know what I'm saying? Been through all those phases. Uncontrollable laughter because you don't want to cry. You feel me? All that stuff, man. All that stuff. But if it doesn't break you, all it's going to do is just remake you. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good feeling. I'm in that process. You know what I'm saying? Break it down and build it back up again and build it even better than it was built before. A heck of a renovation. You know what I mean? A heck of a renovation. So. But I say all that to say this, man. We need peace of mind. We need things, but sometimes you have to leave current situations in order to make things happen. Like I said before, we get content. And, nothing against nobody, man. Who the heck am I to try to tell somebody how to live? But now, I can tell you what's worked for me. And this trucking has worked for me, you know. So, whoever was in a position that I was in and are looking to better themselves or be able to provide better and kind of do your own thing, you know what I'm saying? And just really be your own independent person, you know. So a lot of things come with it. A lot of benefits, a lot of rewards. Yeah. Then check this trucking out, man. You know, I ain't trying to sell you nothing. This is from the heart, man. I want to see people better. And then it's not hard. It's not like a college degree. You know, you're not going to be in school for, 3 and 4 years and, this, that, and the third. And again, nothing wrong with that, man. My hat is off to the graduates. People with degrees and stuff, you know what I mean? Man, I salute y'all, man. 100, People that's continuing their education. Oh, man, my hat's off to you guys as well. But for whatever reason or reasons, everybody is not able or simply don't want to go that route. So we all have our issues. I'm just telling you a little bit about mine and what I did to make my situation better. So check it out, man. Check it out. And again, I recommend Raider Express. And, for the obvious reasons, it was the school I went to. It's the people I work for now. But one of the good things about them is that it is paid training. And you don't have to pay anything to go to the school. And at this current time, you don't have to sign any contracts once you're done with the school. Paid training, no contracts. All you got to do is get there and have a decent background. I mean, you do the math, man. Paid training, no contracts. 2 months school,